So we have HNO3 plus Fe. I think the majority of you guys didn't write it all out, so you saw that, oh, that's the precipitate. So it's either red or blue, and then you just chose blue, which is okay. I had a feeling. I knew it was going to happen, so I switched the right answer from blue to red to see, because usually you associate red with something wrong, so I put it as red, and it worked. Okay, anywho, my experiment went well. Okay, Fe2O3, that's a solid. So again, we're going to keep that. Then the products comes Fe2NO3. And then for this, you just end up getting water, H2O, for one of them once you like put all this stuff together. So from this, you saw that we can separate Fe2O3, right? So we're going to separate pretty much everything else. HNO3 gets separated, HENO3 gets separated, and then except for H2O, again, it just doesn't really get separated. So for this, you cancel out NO3, H stays. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's just H plus Fe2O3, and it goes to Fe and then H2O. So that's why it's A. That makes sense. Yeah, because nothing else gets separated. You can't separate H2O. As I said before, remember, like you can't separate that. You can break the acid compounds H2O. If the precipitate's on the other side and it's a solid, or if it's even on the reactants and it's a solid, then if it's altered like Fe2O3, you don't break, right? But H2O, you don't break that. And I don't know about HCl and stuff, because HCl we've broken before. H2O usually when it's on the precipitate, product side and stuff, you usually don't break it. There is no need to. You can break acid compounds of HCl, which we did before actually. But yeah, as long as it's not a solid, like it doesn't say, it says HCl, and it says like, I don't even know how that would be a solid, there's no way. But let's just say for example, if it was a solid, then you can't break it, because it's insoluble, right? It can't dissolve, so it just sticks together as one thing, right? But if it was aqueous, what it usually is, then yeah, you would break it. Does that clear things up to you? You're good? Okay, yep, great. Okay, next question. Oh, Dolores, look at you. Okay, let's keep going. So this one you don't really have to write anything. It's just double displacement reaction. I think this is like early chapter 8. So what will one of the products be? AgNO3 with CuOH2. You guys got it all right. That's amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. You guys did an awesome job. Okay, next. Right. Okay. Yes. That's great. I rarely ever see people like we all get the same answer. That's awesome. Okay, 13. So you mix sodium sulfide and copper to chloride. What statement is correct? Again, this is a precipitate reaction from 8.6.